Alrighty. I got my road dog, my daughter, my number one child, because she's my oldest. With me today, her name is Kayla McCauley. Introduce yourself.
My name is Kayla McCauley, and I am 9 years old.
9 years old. Way more detail than I thought she would give, but hey. But today we're going to talk about things that she likes to do, things that she just enjoys. I already know, but I just want other parents to know what other kids could be enjoying at her age. She is 9, so this is kind of some of the things that she could be into. Kayla, what's the number one thing that you're into?
I'm into doing gymnastics.
You are. Nice. And why do you like gymnastics?
Because I know how to do cartwheels in 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how to do back bends, walking forwards or backwards.
Nice. Were you self-taught or did you go to a school? How did that work out? What happened?
How it worked out at school, pretty good, because I get to do like these cool things with different teachers, so I can know things a lot better. And I've been having to go to like a lot of tutoring, tutorials, so I can like learn about math a little better.
I'm talking about the gymnastics. So like, did you go to school to learn your gymnastics, or did you teach yourself?
I went to a class to learn gymnastics.
And how do you know? So I know there's things that you do, and everybody's like, "Wow, did you learn that from the school?" And then you're like, "No, I'll just know how to do it." That means self-talk. So, how did you learn how to teach yourself to do things? Did you see somebody else doing it? How did that work?
To teach myself how to do things.
Like the gymnastics. That's all we're talking about.
Well, first I had to go to a class because I didn't know how to do cartwheels. Like I would try to do cartwheels, and I would just be like mainly on the floor. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I know that you know how to do like the back bend without the class. You knew how to do a lot of stuff before you went to the class, and so at the end of the day, YouTube videos helped her, and she's seen other kids on YouTube. She was inspired. She did it. She kept practicing. There was some things that she was fearful of, and I noticed that as her dad wanted her to learn by herself and figure it all out by herself. She would practice every day. The cartwheel was the last one thing that she just was not comfortable with. You know how to do a front flip? No? Back flip?
No.
Yeah. We got a trampoline in the backyard, and so that's the next thing. So what are some type of places you like to go?
Well, I like to go to Urban Air.
Why you like Urban Air? What's going on there?
Because you can jump a lot. You can go on this, I don't know what it's called, but it's called something that puts you really high in the air, and it takes you around really fast. It like twists you around, spins you around, and just goes really fast.
The beams, you hanging around like some man-made beams that go around the trampoline park or close to the roof, and they got you on like this harness. And you're just flying around loosely, legs going everywhere. You're screaming at things. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
What else you like at Urban Air?
I like that that I can go in this ball pit and like you can throw balls. You can go through these like cool I forgot what they're called. What are they called? I forgot.
What do they look like?
Well, it's like this cheese wall.
Okay.
Not like a cheese wall. It's like a monkey bar, but it's like hanging from the ball pit, ball thing, whatever. And you have to climb it from each one and go.
Is it like monkey bars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Urban Air is the only place you like to go?
No, I do like going to Monkey Joe's.
Monkey Joe's? What they have at Monkey Joe's?
At Monkey Joe's, they have like these little playgrounds, like jump houses that you can go on.
Right.
And they're really fun. Like there's a little kid one for little kids, so the little kids aren't like really bored, because you know how little kids get when they're bored.
Your little brother. So the gymnastics, you like doing that? You like going to Urban Air? You like going to Monkey Joe's, the moonwalk place?
Moonwalk.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Oh, I thought it was just called Monkey Joe's.
That's the name of the place, but the things that are inside of Monkey Joe's are called
Moonwalk.
You got it. So, what you got on your hand there?
Oh, it's a henna.
Henna? What is henna?
A henna is something that a lady gets when she's getting married.
Nice one. Oh, what? Is my daughter getting married?
I'm not married.
Where are you at?
I don't. Oh my God.
So is it just for that, or is it just something that she can do? Is it just for married people?
No,
or married
it's
women?
good. It's good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good luck. Goodbye. I don't know.
It's good luck and joy. And things of that nature. Yeah. So what? Henna. All right. That's cool. How you like it?
Pretty good.
How your friends like it?
Really, like a lot. Like so many people ask me, "What is it at school?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Is it a distraction?
No.
Are you able to get your work completed?
Yeah.
Do you stare at it when you're doing your work?
No.
You don't?
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I was gonna go get some alcohol and wipe it off. Is it permanent?
No, you can wipe it off with soap.
How long does it last?
1 to 3 weeks.
How much did it cost?
$10.
Who did you do it with?
My mom.
It's pretty cool. It's a nice little design. Henna, I think it's HENNA. Parents, check that out for your daughters. It'll boost their confidence for sure. Alrighty. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
And plus my mom said I can get one all over my hand when it's the summer.
Okay. We'll do that. So, Kaylin, I see that you kind of fly today. Got your red shirt, red shoes, red backpack. Explain your style. How do you go into your closet and just choose some clothes that you love or that you want to rock that day?
Well, sometimes I try to get fancy clothes. Like, let's say that
fancy.
It was probably the summer, and I wanted to probably wear a skirt with a shirt or something, like a long sleeve shirt. And
a shirt with a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, but not a black shirt.
Oh, you said skirt with a long sleeve shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And why? You thought I said something else?
No, I just said you said shirt with the long sleeve shirt, and I was like, a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt? That's not very stylish, but I don't, I don't doubt what you can do. You can do some amazing things with your clothes. I peep game.
And there's this shirt that you gave me,
right?
And I cut it because it was really long, like down to my legs.
It fit me, and I gave it to you.
Yeah, and I tried cutting it, but I accidentally cut it too short. That when I raise up my arms, it shows my stomach.
Oh my goodness!
I accidentally cut it too short.
No belly button action in my house, please. I don't want you to grow up too fast. Please, pretty please, don't grow up too fast. Yeah, I'll be trying to want you to be a big girl at the little girl at the same time. This is just not gonna work. Daddy just gotta get over it. You're growing. You're getting older.
And for some reason, you and Mommy keep saying, I don't want you to grow up, but I have to in order for me to be an adult.
It's the same idea about you not wanting your little brother to grow up. Why don't you want Liam to grow up?
Because he was so cute when he was newborn.
So that's our point. We want you to remain a little cute little girl.
And he would like to put his hands in his mouth, and it was just so cute.
Oh my goodness. So what's this that you brought upstairs to keep you entertained?
My slime, like when I get probably frustrated or something,
you get frustrated. Who's frustrating you? Me?
No, sometimes it's Ari.
Your cousin Ari?
Yes.
All right. What's going on with this slime? How you feel about it? Do you know how to make it? Do you want to sell it? What's going on? How you get it?
I do know how to make it. All you need is clear glue, activator. If you want, you can use food coloring. But if you just want it to be clear, you don't have to add food coloring.
Okay.
And you need borax in order to activate it. And
what is borax,
Borax, it cleans your toilet and your clothes.
Cleaner?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is activated? You said to activate it. What is that? What is the process of activating slime? What does
So
it do?
the process of activating slime, it brings your slime together and makes sure it's not all goopy and slimy and
You mean
sticky.
like glue?
Yeah, like glue.
All right, so it brings it together. So when you're playing with it, I guess it's not stuck on your hand.
Yeah, only if your hand's really warm, it'll.
Can you shut that door for me?
On your hand.
Cool. How long have you been into slime?
A very long time. When I was little, I would want to start making slime, and my mom was like, "Okay, let's make slime." And these slimes that I would make, I would always leave them out on accident, and they would get hard. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Responsibility. Okay. All right. How quick does it take? How quick can you make slime? How long does it take to make?
Well, it doesn't really take that long. Like, there's quick ways to make it.
Right.
Like, you can just use a glue, activator, food coloring, and mix it all up, and it'll be done.
Is it messy?
Well, it can get messy sometimes, but not only if you don't, like, put too much activator. Because if you put too much activator, then it won't come out right.
So what do you do to make sure that it doesn't mess up the area where you're making it?
Well, the area that I make sure it doesn't mess up is probably at the counter.
All right, but what do you do to prevent it from getting on the counter?
Probably like some water or something, like activator.
Your trash bag.
Oh yeah.
Trash bag, containers, things of that nature.
Ziploc bag.
You lay your trash bag down so it don't get on the counter. And your trash bag is like your workbench.
And then my mom gets mad.
For what?
If I make a mess on the counter.
Well, that's what you have chores for. So how do you like your idea of the chores? I know this is a new thing for you, but you're getting older, as we've been talking about.
How do I like the idea of the chores?
Yeah.
Well, probably not that much because I'm not used to like having to clean every day.
Right.
When I try to sometimes. Cause like last time you were upstairs with Liam and I was doing my chores downstairs.
Right.
And I was trying to make sure you came downstairs so you can see me doing what you want me to do.
Yeah.
So I can like make you happy and stuff.
I'm always happy, but at the end of the day, I need you to understand that as a kid transitioning into a teenager, that you have responsibilities. Like you said, you left your slime out. It got destroyed. You didn't like it. It got old. You had to throw it away. You know, just think about it. If you didn't do your chores, you know, you're not gonna like the result of, you know, forgetting about doing something. You know, if your room gets dirty or you put a plate with food under your bed on accident, which I know you don't do, or bring food upstairs.
I've never done that.
You can get roaches in your room. You can get ants in your room. So it's just sugar ants and stuff. So it's parents teaching their kids that, hey, you have responsibilities and these are yours. You know, the things that you do. What do you have to do? What's on your chore list?
On my chore list, I have to sweep the floor, wipe the counter, and fix the pillows on the couch.
Fix the pillows on the couch. And what are some other ones? What was the other one that you had involving the restrooms?
Oh, I had to put toilet paper in each restroom.
Okay.
And there's 4 restrooms in the house.
Right. So it's super important that you understand that you cannot forget one because somebody using the restroom or something like that, and they don't have toilet paper. You know, and Caden's responsible for putting toilet paper in there. And so it just shows you responsibility, and it's a small step in that direction, but as you get older, more things will be added onto you, and for that'd be your responsibility, like dishes, doing the dishes, vacuuming the house, and things of that nature. But is doing chores hard? It's not that hard, right? You just get to do what you want to do. Sit up for me. But you get to do what you want to do at your pace. I tell you to try to do it daily. You have your little sign-in list and things of that nature. Speaking of sign-in list, how is your reading going? How do you like reading for 30 minutes every day?
Well, sometimes I don't like reading for 30 minutes because 30 minutes kind of makes me tired and like almost makes me fall asleep. Okay. So I try my best not to fall asleep, and I'm like, I wish I was done reading already. My eyes are getting tired.
You understand? When I used to read at your age, for sure, I used to do the same thing. But you know, the number one thing that I learned is that you have to read stuff that you actually like. Like you can get a book and read about slime. You can get a book and read about gymnastics. You can get a book and read about clothes and how to style yourself. Comics.
I love comics.
You think you love comics. Do you fall asleep reading comics?
No.
Okay, well then you love it. But I know that's all you read. Not that you're falling asleep on your comics, but you know, whatever you're into, read about those things. And sleep will be the last thing on your mind because you're like really into it. Oh, that's how you do a front flip. You know, as you can read it. Oh, all she does is just tuck her head and throw her legs. Oh, okay, and she end up hopefully land on her feet instead of her neck. But
if she landed on her neck, she'll have to get those neck whatever
exactly
things.
But that's also the beautiful thing about books. They teach you how to do new stuff.
Yeah.
They teach you how to do things that you actually wanted to learn how to do.
And they make you think better.
They make you think better.
And plus, I don't like falling asleep on my books because then somebody would have to wake me up, and I do not like waking up when I'm asleep.
How in the world? You took a nap. You didn't go to sleep. Like, you ain't been asleep for hours. You took a quick nap.
Even if I'm taking a nap, I don't like waking up.
Oh, man. That's crazy. So, hey, I don't know what my 9th point is, but do you have anything that you want to talk about? What's on your mind? What you want to say to the people today? A kid your age or parents. Parents, make sure your kids have fun all the time. What would be something that you would tell another parent?
I would probably tell another parent that you should always think that your kid wants to go out somewhere like me, or like probably wants to do something really fun when it's like the weekend or something, like you have a day off of school.
Super important. Day off should be enjoyed. Days off should be out having fun, not in the house, right?
Yeah.
Is there any way possible that you can have fun in the house?
Yeah, like if it's raining one day, you can probably think of something to do as a family in the house, like probably play a game or play hide and
What kind of game does a 9-year-old like yourself like?
I like playing hide and seek sometimes, but sometimes it gets scary because probably somebody can be behind the door and go boo, and I'm like ah!
You know, that's the cool thing about hide and go seek. Hide and go seek, playing Connect 4.
Yeah, I can really frustrate on Connect 4 because sometimes I don't do it right, and you're like, you could have went right here, or you could have went up there, or you could have went diagonal. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
That's the whole part of growing up. There's so many clues. There's so many things out there. We just gotta try to focus on the multiple ways of doing stuff. You know, and that game is great for that. It doesn't allow you to have tunnel vision. You know what tunnel vision is?
Like just looking straight?
Just looking straight. You know, put your hands like this. That's all you see is me, right?
Yeah.
But you're in this big old room.
Now I see everything.
Exactly. So that game is great for that. But there's so many things. You can learn how to cook a meal with your mom. You can learn how to do a front flip. You can be read to. You like playing teacher, you can be the teacher. I can read to you. Go ahead.
The reason why I was wearing all red today because I'm in Team Compassion and everybody else is in friendship, determination, integrity, and
friendship.
I think I already said friendship.
Friendship, integrity,
determination, and compassion.
Compassion, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you know, the things doing in the house. You can do things with your parents. You can help make a grocery list, like forever, like the go-to grocery list of things you like. Look online and stuff. As far as fun stuff, you can watch movies, comedy. Your favorite movie?
I love watching
Netflix
comedy. I like watching comedians for some reason.
There you go. Clean comedians, which I have an app for that. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm gonna show you because I never.
Sometimes you crack up whenever you watch comedians.
I like dark jokes. I like mean dark jokes, but you have to be mature and understand that it's just a joke. Like
how that lady was making fun of a painting that her husband made for her.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
So it's just you have to comedians, they uplift my day. That's another video, but comedians are cool.
Did comedians exist when you were a kid?
Comedians always exist. We're comedians. We're just not professional. We don't get paid to do it. We tell jokes all the time. Everybody tells jokes.
Sometimes I say something and you start laughing and I'm like, how is that funny? I don't know what's funny.
Because you're natural. That's why. Alrighty. So what's my 10th point? That's what was the last one? Parents do this. Okay, what would you like to tell a kid?
I would probably like to tell a kid
your age.
I would probably like to tell a kid at my age that you should always want to have fun, always do things that's important first, that family always comes first. You shouldn't always like think about yourself and act like nobody comes first. And yeah, that's all.
I like that. There's a lot of kids out there learning a lot about life who may not be at the level you're at. You may not be at the level they're at. And I really do believe that kids can learn from one another because you're from different cultures. And
like Indian,
African
American,
United States.
That's where we.
But like Caucasian people, white people, Mexicans. There's all types of different cultures, and over here you have everybody, right? And so you're able to see things from people's different point of view, which is pretty cool. So what are some key takeaways from today? You know what key takeaways are?
Huh? What key takeaways are?
Yeah.
Like a key that's taken away?
I like it. But no, a key takeaway is something that we said today that is super important. What is the most important thing that we said in this video today? In the last 20 minutes.
That family should come first.
Family should come first. That's the key takeaway today.
It's hot in here.
It's hot in here because we shut that door. What is your definition of success, Kaylin?
Like success, like you did good?
Yeah. What is your definition of success?
My success, I think my success at school is like social studies because I get really good grades on social studies.
So getting good grades will be the definition of your success?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, you're in grade school. That is kind of like your grades represent slightly how smart you are. But see, and I don't want you to think that, because sometimes you're a great and smart and intelligent person, and your grade, you taking tests may be a totally different ball game, because you may get frightened, you may get scared, and so forth. Okay, Mom is calling us. Hold on right quick. What are 5 things you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for my parents letting me have fun. Like, let's say that I ask you something and you say, I might not. I guess we can do that. I just like when you do that because you agree with me, what I want to do.
Yeah, I try. I mean, that's some of them are simple. I'm not that parent to be like, no, go sit down somewhere. I'm like, oh, that's an easy one. Take you get an icy, a burger, Taco Bell,
and sometimes
or go here, go there.
Sometimes Mommy says, you are just like your daddy. You like going out to get food. And I'm like, well, we like to go out to get food.
I like mingling. So what's the number 2 thing you're grateful for?
My number 2 thing I'm grateful for is that Mommy likes to make sure that I'm safe. And she's always making sure that I'm not hurt or okay. I'm not feeling... if I'm not feeling good, she's like, I don't want you to just tell me that you are feeling good when you're not.
Right. No, I like that too. Mommy's awesome. Yeah. What's number 3?
Number 3, the third thing I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for you letting me have pizza.
Awesome. I like the random pizza that we do. We go get some Little Caesars. And
I love Caesars.
And just go pig out, or we get it delivered.
For some reason, Mommy doesn't like Caesars. Caesars are delicious.
She's a healthy kid.
I don't like healthy. For some reason, I don't like healthy stuff.
It's a lifestyle. I mean, you're a kid, so candy is a part of your intake and all this stuff. And, you gotta live life. You can't.
What kid doesn't like candy?
Exactly. So we can't be super healthy, but believe it or not, half the stuff she makes for dinner is healthy. and the stuff that I order or take you to go eat is not
healthy.
Right, isn't healthy.
Like, you'll let me have Chipotle and let me have
Well, actually, Chipotle is actually pretty healthy because it's just rice, meat, and some sauce and lettuce.
How come it doesn't taste healthy to me?
Because they make it so good. That's why they're in business.
It is so good.
We should go get some.
Yeah, we should.
All right, so what's number 4? What's the fourth thing that you're grateful for?
The fourth thing that I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for you that you're gonna let me have a Yorkie when I get A's and B's or just all A's.
I think that's the thing about us and our parenting. So we had you going to tutoring, paid hundreds of dollars for that, and we're like,
real?
A lot of money. And so we're like, let's do something different this year.
Why did you take me to an expensive tutorial place?
They're all that expensive. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You have to do great every day. You got to put in the work. You have to do your part. Because we're going to always do our part. But you have to listen to teachers. You have to want to learn and get it done. Because when you don't, the parents now got to use money that we have to work for that could be going to a Yorkie. $300 a month. That's buying several dogs. You see, and taking care of them too. And so, I just need you to understand. I mean, I never had this conversation with you. Every once in a while, I may, bring it up, but it's super important for you to go to school and listen to every word that teacher says. If there's something that she may have said that you don't understand, you can either raise your hand or make a note of it so she can answer it later. Because your success in school will allow you to have more cool, fun things. You like Urban Air? We can go to Urban Air because there's
water.
Not here, because we have the money to take you to Urban Air. From that $300 that could have been going to a tutor.
Because I'm a member from Urban Air.
Yeah, we have a subscription. You can go at any time. But my point is, if you do good, the money that we don't have to spend on you continually doing good can go somewhere else. It can go into your banking account. It can go towards your puppy. It can go towards gymnastics. It can go towards slime. It can go towards, you see? Now, I know we're going to get those things regardless, but you need to understand that, hey, this is saving my parents' money, and this is important to me because it's not about our money. It's about you and your future. You understand? So what's the most important thing when you go to school? What do you need to be doing? What's the most important thing when you go to school? What do you need to be doing?
I need to be listening. I need to focus so I can get better at what I don't know. I need to make sure that I'm listening to the teacher, period, because if I don't listen to the teacher, then that means I'm not doing good in school, that I don't want to get good grades, which what kid doesn't want to get good grades?
So you just do those steps that you just gave me and you will do great. You're doing great this year, for sure. So what's your number 5 grateful thing that you're grateful for?
My number 5
Your 5th thing that you're grateful for?
That I'm grateful for? What else am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my teachers letting us go outside to play at the end of the day, letting us do these cool activities, and yeah.
Nice, amazing. Well, guys, that concludes our presentation. We haven't did one in a while. I always like to have Kaylin beside me because she is an amazing speaker, and she's very smart and intelligent, and she's quick with answering questions. She has a lot of qualities about herself, and I just like to showcase them every once in a while, as much as possible, really inside the home, but as far as the YouTube and things of that nature, as often as we can. But Kaylin has agreed to do more videos, and so we're going to probably kick off a new show with just me and her going back and forth to benefit parents that have 9-year-olds or a child her age. And also she's going to give tips and suggestions and advice for kids her age, which is super important. All right.
And like you say, we can sell slime. Like if there's other slimes that I would like to sell, we can sell it to people on Amazon or eBay.
Yep. we can create you a store and include it in this link page right here. So follow me on WordPress, Twitter, Facebook, Amazon.
And how to fix like your stuff. Like let's say your toilet was breaking or your was trying to break apart or your electricity went out. You can go to what he said.
Yep. So I created some videos on how to fix a toilet. At the point of me doing that video and posting it on YouTube, I was in the mindset of everything is invaluable. Everybody wants to learn something.
I see that on another iPad, so that's why I picked that up.
And so, and I'm still in that mindset, but now I'm just focusing on how to get a person's mindset from point A to point B, where they want to be, and so forth. So thank you for the coffee. It's the last link at the bottom. Feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. Go to my author page on Amazon, amazon.com/authors/James McCauley. I write short books, long books, ebooks, printed books, journals, and more. WordPress, my digital journal. Feel free to go there and read up on what I've been posting lately. I've even been able to include the YouTube videos that I make here on YouTube, which are amazing. I got Twitter as well at I Am Not a Comedian. I think that's pretty funny. I'll talk about faith, family, and finances. Go check me out. Facebook, of course, facebook.com/Siobhan James. Follow me there, see what's up. And as always, I always like to remind people, don't let others define success for you. Find your own definition. It's super important, Kayla.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.
And
thank
like, comment, and share
our video. Appreciate it.